Hi everyone, and welcome to another Lead to Legacy membership interview. The Lead to Legacy drive is encouraging all chapters to reach out to their local community and invite people they care about to meet people they care about at a time where it is sorely needed. You should know the pattern by now. I don't introduce the person. I have a set list of questions. So we're going to come straight to our first question, and I'd like to know your name, your company name, the chapter you belong to, and how long you've been a member.
Thanks, Greg. So Ryan Cornish from Cornish Decorators. We're a family-owned business specialising in painting and decorating. We're based in Bexley Village, cover London and the home counties, and pretty much cover everything in the lines of decorating from a block of flats to a bathroom. I'm at BNI Integrity, and coming up to my third birthday actually, so I've been there since the start. And I was there a year as a core as well, but that won't count, but I'll claim 4 years, but yeah, 3 years as a member.
You can claim. I'll let you have 4 years. Brilliant. And you're currently the vice president of Integrity, aren't you? So you're the guy that gets all the stuff done.
I suppose so. You can say that, yeah.
Brilliant. And so how has BNI supported you and your business through this COVID era?
To be fair, it's supported us massively. First and foremost, we shut down for 10 weeks as a company due to the rules and regulations. So as soon as we transferred onto BNI online, having that bit of normality in your life, still feel like you're working, networking. So from a mental point of view, it was huge, and I'm sure everyone in the chapter can say exactly the same from that aspect. Just getting to see everyone's faces every week was a lovely thing, and still feel like you can do something in your business productive. And also, secondly, more from a business point of view, our first job coming out of lockdown was from someone from BNI, a builder, and it was an unoccupied property, a 3-bedroom flat. So it kept our guys going for a few weeks to get the ball rolling again. And obviously, where it was unoccupied, the rules and regulations allowed us to get on with it. And then ever since then, BNI has helped massively from a business aspect, work point of view. Every job we're doing at the moment is actually from BNI as well. We've got 6 jobs on the go, and everyone's from BNI. So it's priceless, to be honest.
So 100% of your current workload are based on BNI referrals?
From BNI members, all BNI members as well.
Fantastic. So the business aspect, that's why people step into BNI. They come for business. But what you just said there about, that sense of normality, of course, no one likes change. And, there was a bit of resistance to begin with. But if it's a choice between, just doing nothing and failing and changing, I'll pick change all day long. Mm-hmm. And you're 100% right. That little weekly thing where you saw some familiar faces, and you got some great characters in your chapter. And I know getting some of them online was like your first major hurdle. Yeah. But yeah, you guys have done a cracking job. Thanks for pointing that out. That's brilliant. My next question. So what's the most heartwarming thing you've seen or you've experienced in the last 6 months within BNI?
See, that was a tricky question. There's so much going on, and there's so many things. It's not easy to pinpoint one. To me, it's probably the unity of BNI as a whole, not even just from the region or the country, but as a global point of view, the unity is immense. People visiting other chapters that, because we're online, they'd never get the opportunity to do that. Everyone welcomes them with open arms. Everyone tries to get them business. People are struggling, they're willing to help. A big thing was we had a visitor from New Zealand, a virtual PA, on one of our meetings.
Yeah.
And first and foremost, she'd come along because she had family in Bexley Heath, which is where we're based. So she wanted to get to know some tradespeople to help her family out. So she took her time out of her evening, obviously, because it's the time difference.
Yeah, probably middle of the night for her, wasn't it?
It was. It was, I think, 9 o'clock at night or something like that. So she took her evening to help her family and obviously to help us out of work. But she was also, because she was a virtual PA, she could still promote her business to us. And I think she'd changed her tagline for that one meeting to getting the work done that you don't want to do while you're sleeping, obviously, because it's her night. So from that aspect, just the whole unity as a whole is such a lovely thing to see. And it still is. It's still exactly the same.
Oh, it's lovely. I mean, when we were allowed to travel, and I used to go to some of the international conferences, the amount of people that said to me, one of my members has got property in Southeast London. I mean, it really is it's an international hub, isn't it, London? Yeah. And it's of no surprise to me that tapping into that we look to deal local, but we've also got access to that global network, and yeah, it's amazing. It brings the world closer together. I think there's a lot of stuff that we're doing now that we're going to keep doing, regardless of of how soon things change back. We're going to carry a lot of the positives forward. So it's brilliant that's shining through. Yeah. Okay, so here's the one. You've given up your time today to speak to us. So I want to know, what can we do to help Cornish Decorators, or you personally, Ryan?
Yeah, so as a company, we're looking to expand. So a big thing of us is finding good tradesmen, especially decorators. Okay. Finding good decorators that are reliable and that are willing to work for us. So anyone in that aspect that knows where to go for that, or any help from that aspect, would be great. Obviously, if we're expanding the workforce, the amount of people, we need to expand the workforce. So we're looking to get introduced to new block management companies, maintenance teams at school, colleges, universities, anything like that. But we're doing a deal at the moment. We're doing 15% off all decorated works in December, January, and February.
Wow.
So any domestic work, any friends and family, someone been working from home and staring at the same four walls, want to brighten it up or anything like that, we're looking to push, the domestic market over Christmas and in the new year. So.
Oh, that's amazing. Do you know, it's really interesting because you're the second person that I've interviewed, and you're out of only a few so far, but that are expanding. So, I know there's a lot of insecurity out there in the job market, but you're a great established company. How long have you guys been running now?
As a company for 5, but as my dad as a whole, about 20 years.
So 20 years experience in the marketplace, really stable company. You're expanding and you're looking for quality people. Yeah. It just goes to show that the companies with brilliant ethics and work standard like yours, that no matter what the world throws at you, you're always going to succeed. So congratulations on that. That's fantastic. And finally, is there anything else you want to add before we draw the interview to a close?
Just if anyone's watching this that isn't a part of BNI and you just want an insight and just you've been having a look at stuff, if you got any thoughts about coming to a meeting, I would say hands down you've got nothing to lose. We built a lot of relationships with visitors over the years that have just come in once, and for the last 3 or 4 years we've been passing work either way, and a lot of people have come along and found their perfect client just from that one visit. So anyone watching that is interested, you've literally got nothing to lose. You've got to turn on the computer, just come along and visit. That's what I've got to say, really.
Oh, thanks, Ryan. I mean, I cannot endorse that message highly enough. And we are a membership organisation, but we don't want and don't expect everyone who comes along to join. We just want to meet them, and that's what this drive's about. It's about meeting as many people and helping them with their networks. And as you said, business flows both ways. So we give business to visitors, visitors give business to our members. So really, as you flick on the computer, you only have to get dressed from the waist up.
Yeah.
So, but just remember not to stand up, and then come and meet us. So, right. So I've got one more thing to say. Who's the better BNI member between you and your dad? Because you're in 2 different chapters. Come on.
Oh, I don't know about that. We're both. We both share. We go 50-50 on it.
You share the time. You are a brilliant politician there, Ryan. You're both key members of both of your chapters. I know your fellow members really appreciate you and all you do. So thank you for coming on. I wish you all success, and I'm going to share this all over the place so we can get you some really quality workmen to help expand your team. So Ryan, thank you very much for coming on today.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
Brilliant. Right, guys. So share this video as much as you can. Get as many people to visit your chapters. Reach out to the local community. Even if they can't make the chapter, let them know that we've got these vibrant givers gain communities in each of our chapter, and we're willing to help. We just want to invite people we care about to meet people we care about. So that's what the Lead to Legacy drive is about. Ryan could not have been more perfect for that interview. So thank you, guys. And I look forward to seeing you on the next one.